What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. You know, of all the reports and rumors we cover on a day-to-day basis here at the channel, there were two in particular with legacy characters that stuck around for quite some time after Avengers Endgame. But after Spider-Man No Way Home was released and we heard officially from its creators that Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Iron Man is a non-starter at Marvel Studios, they basically refused to even entertain it. The one that has persisted and is still with us is Chris Evans returning as Captain America in the MCU, and that's where we find the most recent report from an industry insider editorial just days ago. Really, that's the last in a long list. This corroborated by so many sources in the last year. So we're going to cover the most recent report that he's returning, and I'll paint the picture over the last year for you guys if you haven't kept up with it. So many different articles on him coming back, but now what's changed is that with the most recent announcements at San Diego Comic-Con, there's actually more than one place likely for him to return. We're going to talk about that as well during this video. We're breaking it all down, the most recent update that indeed Chris Evans is returning to the MCU as Captain America, and we will see him again. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are right around the corner from the next milestone and giveaway. So if you want to be entered to win, again, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment down below. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so while the newest report is just days old at this point, let's first rewind the clock 20 months ago to January 14th, 2021, where Deadline, one of the most trusted Hollywood trades, dropped the headline Captain America eyes return to the MCU as Chris Evans nears deal to reprise role in future Marvel project, where they went on to report exclusive in a move that's sure to rock the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sources tell Deadline that Chris Evans is cleaning the dust off his Captain America attire as he is expected to reprise the role in the MCU in some form. They go on to say it's still vague whether the deal is closed, but insiders say it's headed in the direction for Evans to return as Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, in at least one Marvel property, with the door open for a second film. The last detail they added in this article is that this was unlikely for a Captain America 4 film. Keep in mind, this was January 14th, 2021, 20 months ago, long before even the rumors or the most recent confirmation by Marvel that there will be a Captain America 4. So this article is basically saying it's not for that. Then fast forward the clocks, almost a full year later, but still almost a year ago, on December 28th of 2021, when trusted industry insider Charles Murphy went ahead and released an article confirming the Nomad trademark and pointing out that Captain America is most well known as Nomad during the same time he would have been operating in the Secret Avengers, which is exactly what the Russos referred to that version of the team as when we pick up with them in a makeshift form at the beginning of Infinity War, but would have started at the same time that Black Widow and Steve Rogers left at the end of Captain America Civil War. And Charles Murphy went on to point out that because after Scarlett Johansson's very public falling out over Black Widow and now being confirmed to executively produce and maybe even direct a top secret project for Marvel, because Black Widow was set in that same time period between Civil War and between Infinity War, and we know there's a Nomad project coming, that perhaps that's the project that she's involved with, and Chris Evans, rumored to be coming back almost a year earlier, is coming back for that specific project. But as I mentioned in the prologue, both of these reports predated the most recent updates of titles and places that he could easily appear, and that's where we pick up today with the latest industry update coming from Giant Freaking Robot less than 2 days ago under the headline exclusive, Chris Evans returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they go on to report, quote, according to their trusted and proven sources, Chris Evans has signed a deal to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they argue in favor of it being Secret Wars, considering Steve Rogers was a primary character, and we know that variants are well in play now across the multiverse. While we still don't have our own Steve Rogers, or rather he's Old Man Cap now in the 616, it could be a version from across the multiverse. Shoot, Nomad may actually show us what happened during the Secret Avengers period between Civil War and Infinity War in a different multiverse universe before he crosses over to the eventual battle world. And with language like even an additional film, it does certainly make it sound like there was a major crossover idea, Avengers Secret Wars being that crossover. But again, a lot of these reports came before the most recent updates about what's going on, and I think there are two much more likely places than Secret Wars or even the rumored Nomad project that has been yet to be confirmed by Marvel Studios. First and foremost, we have Secret Invasion, which is set to debut next year. Now, rumored, at least part of that series will show us what happened during the snap and the blip with the Skrull invasion of Earth. That, to me, would be a perfect time to bring Chris Evans back in what's being billed as the first major crossover. It doesn't tarnish his story at all going forward. We just see something that happened as a prequel. Again, this has nothing to do with that Rumor Nomad series, which may actually refer to a different character, or again, may not have anything to do with Captain America at all. The second place they most likely may bring him back, and again, I think this is mostly to do with the references that have happened in Marvel Phase 4. He's been on the tip of everybody's lips, even the most recent She-Hulk. They keep bringing up Captain America. Is Captain America 4, where in a moment where Sam needs some sort of consult, or Old Man Cap showing back up? I do not think it lessens Anthony Mackie's portrayal or mantle carrying of Captain America at all. Old Man Cap was always around in the comics, and if he's still alive, if he's still around, he would be Sam Wilson's best friend, the person he would count on the most, the confidant he would look towards. I did not think it was awkward during Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They were able to get through it, but I just don't know in how many crisis situations you wouldn't actually see Sam turning to his best friend Steve when and if he needed to, and why that wouldn't be on screen would be none other than contractual reasons about bringing Chris Evans back. Chris Evans himself has been on ample record, and even referring to Captain America 4 here real recently as saying Sam's Captain America. He's avoiding the question altogether, but that he wouldn't want to come back unless it really added something to the storyline. That, in his words, quote, they stuck the landing and it's not worth screwing up. But I would also argue that when it comes to Avengers Secret Wars and what's become my catchphrase as of late, the more the merrier. I will not have a problem with them bringing back Chris Evans' Captain America to take part in Secret Wars alongside Anthony Mackie's version of the character. It's the multiverse, for God's sakes. We can have as many of these characters and versions that we want, and Chris Evans, just like Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of these characters, they're fan favorites. You can't have a reunion, you can't have a comeback tour unless you retire in the first place, and where I can understand RDJ never coming back, I think that Chris Evans coming back can work, especially if the story is right. But guys, you let me know all your thoughts down below. Are there any of you who do not want to see him back in the MCU? I doubt I'm going to see many of those comments, but I am all ears for those of you who want to make that argument. Let me know down in the comments. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away PlayStation 5s every 20,000 subscribers all the way up to 1 million. The next milestone is 980, which we are right around the corner from. If you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply for all the giveaways. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.